Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and today we are doing our February week 3 budget with me. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, we are going to cut to a scene for some Happy Meal. I did open it with the kiddos because it was for the kiddos from the one and only Tara over at Life Over Debt. So we'll insert that here. All right, we come to you with Happy Meal for the littles. Can you say hi, Claire?
Hi.
Hi, put your hands, say hi.
Hi.
Brother, can you say hi? All right, so
I'm Claire.
You are Claire. Tara, the sweet friend, sent a box of goodies. Hold on, guys. Let me read the note first. So it says, Courtney, now don't go knocking my Walmart generic coffee box. I would never. Shipping supplies are expensive. Don't I know it? She ran out of packing tape, so she had to use the Scotch tape. But don't Scotch tape. Anywho, hope the kiddos like their Valentine's treats. Sorry, nothing for you, Cody, this time. That's fine, because you spoiled them, and I can already tell. Tara! Oh my goodness, look at that.
Whoa.
Look, Bubba, look, guys. Okay, dig in. Grab the stuff out.
Ooh. Chocolates. Are you kidding me? I love these kinds.
Okay, keep going. I'm gonna open your card. Okay, Claire, this is your card. It says Happy Valentine's Day.
And this is for you.
Valentine's wishes are coming your way for a made-for-you dream-come-true magical day. Oh, whoa! Keep going. There's more in there. Look, Bubba, look in the box. What is that? Here, hold it over here. Oh my goodness! What is in there? Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Brother, look. Brother, look. Look. Okay, what are these? Oh my goodness. Sticker books and color books. Oh my goodness. What's in there? You guys got M&M's. Oh my goodness. What are these? Oh, paint kits. That'll be so fun. So fun. Cute. Open this. What's in there? Oh my gosh, more of the pop things. Okay, they loved these when we got them at Christmas, Tara. So thank you. They absolutely thought these were thebomb.com.
Yeah.
Can you guys say thank you?
Thank you.
Bubba, say thank you. Clayton, say thank you. Yep. Gummy bears. Tara, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you say thank you? We're very quiet. Thank you so much for spoiling these two. This is way too much, but they're going to love and enjoy it. So thank you. Thank you. All right, wave. Say thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Tara.
We did that earlier in the day when they were in better spirits and attitudes than right now when they have lots of energy to burn and need to be outside so mom can film. Also to hang out with dad. So thank you, Tara, so much. You spoil them rotten, and I can't even begin to thank you enough for all of the love that you show my two littles. They are quite hilarious, those two. And every time Claire's reactions just get better and better. So I appreciate that. Now let's dive into our budget. Let me zoom y'all in. All right, so income this week is less than originally predicted, which is fine. It's okay. The last 2 weeks have been more. So if we have a week where it's less, it's just, it is what it is. So February, oh heavens, 15th. Yes. We are getting $13.61.51. $13.61.51. My husband has been driving, so basically he's moving equipment back and forth, because for anyone new here, my husband's a journeyman electrician. We are a single income family, so we rely heavily on, well, completely on his income, and he being a union electrician, income can vary depending on the job he's at, so that's what we're working with. The only nice thing is him driving back and forth. With that, we haven't had to worry about his health and welfare, because the way they're paying him, he's working in the locals, like his local and the one that is like a partner. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, we don't have to save the $75 towards health and welfare, which has worked out really well. However, so let's just jump into this. So weekly, so we do have our month ahead, and we did increase this amount to $550 because we have new internet, and before we were not paying for our internet because my mom had a Verizon hotspot that we were using that we should be paying my mom for, that we weren't. It is something we kind of work out this like trade deal, because I swear every time we go to like pay her money, she's like, oh, can you do this for me? And we just like trade it off. But we did end up getting Starlink, because where we live, it is a crapshoot on internet. Like, just as it is, internet sucks to get, but Starlink is like one of the few things that our neighbors got it, and they said it changed. She said it was game changing, so we got it, and it has been. I've been able to actually upload videos in less than one day. It's been a miracle. So we are increasing that to cover the cost of that. And then we are going to stick, and I will tell you guys, normally I kind of like pre-plan my numbers a little bit to give me a little more like stability in what I'm looking at. I did none of that today. So we're spitballing this. We are spitballing this. So we are going to put our long-term savings in here, because I just like to list that in here instead of our sinking funds. One thing I did when I created these budget sheets is I did not plan like a savings section. So taking notes for next year when I create my budget sheets again, because I am going to try and work on fine tuning all of my budget sheets for next year. It's a work in progress. Maybe even, who knows? Anyway, okay, so long-term savings, given that we are less, we're just going to do 150 in there this time around. Because we also are getting, we'll be getting some extra funds later on this month that we'll be able to kind of put a little bit more into long-term savings. So we're going to call that good. Let's see here. So mental math says I can add that up, which I should be able to. So $700. So I was doing this last week's budget, and I kid you not, you guys, I straight up added it wrong 4 times in a row. I could not believe that I messed it up so bad. So we are going to take 1361.51 minus 700. So that is going to give us 600. Whoa, come on, pen. $661.51 to play with, which is not a lot. Let's go down here and we're going to jump into our debt section. Okay, I had to pause there because I had to go and look at one of the numbers. So what we're going to do for debt is our STCU card. Because we are shorter this week, we're just going to pay the payment protection we have on there, which is the $41.62. Right now, we're still on track to pay off the portion of the 0% balance transfer by May, the section that's due by May of this year, and then the remainder is due by March of next year. So I'm not really worried about that. We're going to stick that there. And then our city card is going to get, let's see here, I needed to increase the amount because we overspent we ended up having Super Bowl snacks and stuff in our last grocery haul. You would have seen that last week. So what we gonna do is we're gonna do, because we only have $661 to play with. We're going to come back to that. And then we're going to come back to camper too, because I want to put our sinking funds in and our groceries and stuff, because I need to look at my calendar too and see what we've got going this week. Because, okay, yeah, so I do need Okay. We're going to jump over here to our cash envelopes because, so groceries, and then Cody, and then we are going to do some, we are going to do eating out and eating out actually, because my mom gave me a coffee gift card. So groceries, we know we do $75. We've been pretty good at that. It's been working out. I did overspend this last week, but with Valentine's Day and birthday party and just all the things, it just ended up, that's how it worked out. $30 to Cody, and then eating out, we're gonna do $25. Clayton has a doctor's appointment, and it is early, so we will probably stop and grab some breakfast before we go or afterwards. So let's add that up. That's 100 and guys, I did it in my head. That's 130. It's because it was easy. So 130. So we're gonna take this, what we have left over here. So 661.51 minus 130. So that means between debt and sinking funds, we have 531 to play with. So just kidding. We have to take out our 41 minus 41.62. Okay, so we have 489.89. Okay. This word's gonna get interesting. Give me a moment to fill in our sinking funds. Okay, normally I speed you up to go through those, but I didn't feel like doing that today. Pretty sure this is all we have on here. So there are a couple of things that get a standard amount every time. So pets, we know, always gets $30 to $40. Right now we're sitting pretty good, so we're gonna do $30. Holidays is a solid $50, and I'm gonna stick with that. I don't want to change that because I want to keep that going, that momentum going. We're gonna do $25 in nails. I want to keep that going as well. I don't want to fall behind there. So that brings us to, so we're gonna subtract 30 minus 50 minus 25. Okay, so we're at 384.89. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, and we'll do $4 into end of the world, because that's kind of the weird number here. So that means we're at, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 39. Okay, so that gives us $345 left to play with, and that does not include putting any money to challenges, which I do want to put some to. So how are we gonna do this, friends? How we gonna do it? So coming back down here to debt, let's see here. I did put, let's see, 270. So I'm thinking, okay, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Because the other thing is, I do have some funds that I kind of forgot about. So when we filed our taxes, we did have to file a state tax return because my husband was working out of state. And the state he was working in gave us, like, we got a return from them, which I didn't notice wasn't included in our Fed, because they send them separate, and it actually came as a check. So we have some extra money that we will put towards the camper. So we're not going to put anything extra towards the camper this week. We are going to put $250 to the city card, which will be, I think that's almost enough to cover the extra that we need. Not quite, but we can add more. I think what I'll do is I'll take that extra we got from our the state tax return, put that to cover this, and then we might put some extra towards camper. But what that means is I can put $95, I think, to challenges, if I did the math right. If the math. So let's figure that out. So we have 41, 62. Can you guys even see that? Let's zoom out just a smidgen. There we go. Plus 250, 291, $662. And then, so take that from 660, 151. Nope. Right, is that right? 6. Yes. So that gives us 369.89, and this green pen hates me. So we're gonna go up here. 661.51 plus, it's impossible to see, 369.89. Okay, and then we're gonna add this up over here.
So that gives us a total of 239, and then we subtract 369.
130.89 on the money. That is how we're going to work everything. And then this will be 0.89, and then just for good measure we're going to come down here and just make sure the maths one more time. So am I sad we're not able to put anything towards the camper this week? Yes, but I have to cover my spending overture, and honestly it is just additional that we are putting towards debt. It is not the minimum monthly is made every month. So 700 in bills. It's not like we are skipping a monthly payment by any means. This is all just additional funds, and it actually works out that we can kind of do a little bit less this week because we just have less income, which that's kind of the sucky part about my husband's job, is it can fluctuate like that. But we adjust, whoops, 239, and we just see how things go. But a lot of it too is like I could not put anything into savings and take that and put it towards debt, but these are areas that we don't want to give up putting money towards because they're important things. They are things like our propane that we have to fill, preschool that we want to pre-fund. What else are we looking at? Car maintenance, and my husband just informed me that his truck needs work that I'm gonna have to start saving for, so yay me. So let's add this real quick, do one more ticker tape, make sure it all looks fine and dandy, and then we will get to our cash breakdown. All right, 89 cents left over. That is, my friends, a zero-based budget. The 89 cents does just go into our buffer at the moment. And then what I'll probably end up doing is I will take the additional from that we got from that state tax return and probably either break it up between the city card and the camper, or something along those lines. We'll see how that breaks out. All right, now for the fun part. I'm going to speed you up while I do this. All right, friends, the maths, we are going to be stuffing $369, and the millennial in me goes 369, damn good time. We're going to stop right there. You're welcome. You are welcome. Oh, I'm embarrassed for myself because you might notice that we are not stuffing family fun because we have not figured out anything fun to do yet, and we're considering it fully funded at $250 at the moment. I think date night we discussed we're going to get it to $200 and then consider that fully funded. We did spend some money out of our garden envelope. My husband went a little hog wild and bought like a ton of seeds and a ton of stuff to start things, and I'm like, honey, I think you went a little overboard. He did agree. But anywho, we have $369. I'm going to go to the bank, and then yeah, that is how the budget breaks down. That is what we are doing. This was more of a raw, real, how my mental math works. Well, not even mental math, just how my mentality is about going through these. Typically when I'm like rough budgeting, because I do have like an extra notebook that I will go through and just run numbers multiple times over just to see how things kind of will play out. A lot of times it is just how I did it. This is more just a concise way of doing it, but I usually go with our non-negotiables, and our non-negotiables are our long-term savings, because those need to happen. And then I do stuff in all of our sinking funds, because it's not really a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. But like challenges, yeah, I technically could take that money and put it towards debt, but we're trying to go on vacation this summer, and we're trying to make it a completely saved for trip that we don't have to spend any additional unexpected expenses on. So that's why this is important. The only thing I'm sad about is that we can't put any additional to our camper, but we'll get there. So at the moment, we've made huge leaps and bounds. I will be posting a debt update probably the beginning of April, because it's usually, I do them every quarter. So it'll be that first week of April, depending on how the end of March goes. I don't remember how March ends. End of March, beginning of April is typically when I do those on the quarter. So my goal is hopefully to have it paid off by then, but we'll see. We'll see how the cards fall, because my husband will be short hours this week too, just with driving back and forth. They haven't had enough to keep him like busy for the full work day, which is fine. We manage, we survive. If all else, if things came down to it, we could quit stuffing all of these and a lot of these other things, but it's just how our budget's playing out, and this is what's important to us. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share that subscribe button so you can hang out for all of the things we got going on. It's a content heavy month. We have a lot of bonus content this month, and looking at next month, we got a lot going on too. So there's just a lot of Courtney to go around. And I enjoy it, and I love it, and I cannot wait to bring you guys more of the Meal Plan Mondays. I did get a lot of feedback on that, which I thank you. I'm just trying to figure out whether I do short form or long form. So if you have input, suggestions, anything of the sort, make sure to leave that in the comments down below. And until I see you guys in the next one, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, guys!